we've recently got yet again another survey for Infinity Nikki for the update 2.5. And overall, the update has been quite stable and hasn't brought too many new issues. Because of that, I'm actually gonna do this video a little bit differently today. Every survey day, I usually post a survey video with reminders and ideas for you to include on your survey when you're filling it in. Because it's really hard to remember everything when you're doing that, right? But there is some exciting news and also some very few new problems from this update that I wanted to include as reminders. But overall, you could just use my Google Docs that I keep updated at all times, which I'll link down below, to use that as a reference for filling your survey, which is also what I use to make those survey videos every time. Before we get into the reminders though, I wanted to just bring up the optimizations that are coming up on 2.6 and 2.7 again, which are really proper good. Starting with the deer outfit, the Chroma's Mortal Heart, the deer will be able to jump outside of Wholesome realm. It will also get a toggle for the ability animations, and the chest treasure markers will have their duration extended. So overall, really good quality of life improvements to the deer outfit, which honestly was really bad. Then we will also be able to hide Nikki when building with the floral construction ability. This is huge. If you're building a new project, maybe just wait for 2.6 because your life will be better and easier. We can finally actually see what the heck we are doing while we're building, because we'll be able to hide Nikki. And we'll also be able to change our outfits while taking photos, which is really good and was actually promised over a year ago. And we finally only now getting this feature. So I'm very excited for that. It's actually going to help me a lot with my showcase videos, so this is really exciting, at least for me. In version 2.7, we'll be able to access the realm challenges directly from our home island, which is also really good. And we'll also get the top-up outfit, the yellow dress, which will get some optimizations. We'll finally receive that outfit again, if you already own it, of course. Then we have multiple different kinds of optimizations and reminders that I already listed on my Google Docs. These are things relating to the abilities, to the outfits, to the dye system, to the home building, to new features and ideas, to gameplay problems, accessibility issues, and things like that. We have tons and tons of things that I've collected from multiple comments, DMs, posts, people who came up to me and said, like, send me an email asking for me to include things like that. So all of these things are listed on my Google Docs. You can always check that, but I also make videos every month talking over about these through voice as well if you prefer that. But I'm not gonna cover them again today because my latest survey video is actually up to date. It includes most of the things already, but they are things like stop making region locked abilities, or let us have the building settings as a sidebar, let us free access rotate the structural items, maybe let us mix and match the wall types with the window types on the same wall. Things like that have been requested, you know, give a color wheel to every single piece once we unlock all of the palettes. These kind of things that we have been asking since day one, they are all listed on that Google Docs, which will be linked down below. For today's video, I'll just include a few things that have been really requested specifically in this update 2.5 or 2.4, the most recent ones. So first of all is something that I didn't know about, so I didn't include on the previous survey video. So thank you so much for bringing this up with me. Is the Dreamland Showcase furniture pieces textures are completely broken on PlayStation. This is unacceptable. So I would like to request you that even if you don't play on PlayStation, which I don't anymore personally, maybe think about including that on your survey. Essentially what's happening is that PlayStation players, some of them, are spending their Dreamland stones, getting Dreamland Showcase furniture pieces, and when they place on their island, the textures are completely broken. It's crazy. So I think that they should really fix this very soon because they look terrible. especially for inexpensive furniture like that, right? Then another thing that has a lot of issues with the UI is the accessibility, but again, those will be listed on the Google Docs. But even if you don't struggle with any accessibility issues, it's still worth including, you know? And then we've got the Starlight contest, and a lot of people complained about a lot of things about the contest. I'm actually not gonna go over the voting or quote-unquote algorithm of what is being shown, but I don't think that this is a massive issue. I will just leave for you to determine that for yourself based on your personal opinion. I think something that is an issue though, and should definitely be considered by the developers, is including a contest for styling the outfits instead of being just a photography contest. Photography is amazing, but the game is a dress-up game. We should have a contest like that for dressing up our Nikki as well. The theme could be the same. We could have the exact same theme for the photos and for the outfit that are being styled. But the good thing about styling outfits is that the dye system lets you play around with the colors even when you don't own the evolutions or the color palettes. So you wouldn't need to spend the dye prisms to be able to make an amazing outfit, creative outfit, following the theme to join a contest. So this way is more accessible. Everyone can be creative and have fun trying to style around the theme together and enter this new kind of contest, but for outfits instead of just photos. I do appreciate the inclusion of the contest at all. I think the lookbook UI is a little bit better now, but we need to request them to improve the insane lag that we have on the friends list and also on the Starlight contest slash lookbook UI. It's so incredibly laggy. You click, every button that you click takes like 30 seconds. It's crazy, and it's only in the lookbook and the friends list. They really need to sort that out. It is quite an annoying problem. I fully agree, and I fully second, and I'm definitely going to include that on my survey as well. So I wanted to give a reminder for that because that is quite a time-consuming and annoying problem. So again, these are the things that were most brought up during this update and like recent weeks. For other things like home, beauty, and dye system, again, you can check my Google Docs, which will be linked down below, or you can check my other survey videos, which I talk over those issues as well. The last thing that I wanted to share with you, though, is something really exciting. So thank you so much, Anna, for bringing this up for me. She actually tagged me on a Reddit post created by Frenchie, and this person apparently created a new website called Dream Warehouse, which is an archive of Infinity Nikki's survey wishes, and this is so fun and cute. Thank you so much for building that. This is so awesome. I don't know, like, these Nikkis are so talented. How do you guys do this? And you can just create a wish to add to the Dream Warehouse. So this person is basically URL Nonoi, and they are collecting these wishes from people for using as reminders for the survey. And it's really cool because you can actually search and also filter and use certain tags and things like that. So if you're interested in checking this website out, I thought it was really cute. I actually haven't registered or anything like that yet and haven't had much time to read the wishes, but I saw that there is quite a few wishes already, so I can't wait to log in and add all of my survey points from my docs to this website as well. As soon as I can, I'll try to do that. But this is super cool. I really appreciate that, and I wanted to share this fun website with you guys if you're interested in that as well. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to all of the members and patrons who support the channel and make these videos possible. And see you on the next one.
Ryan Little.